Who
go.
wants to see a gray-haired lady trying to sell stuff on TikTok Shop? I did not tell anybody in my family or in my
Yeah.
social life. I had a secret account and I just started posting in secret. There is so much to learn. Watch successful people and follow them,
Mhm.
and formally joining a group. Genuinely feeling passionate about a product really does come through on the screen. Developing a partnership with the brands that you like is immensely important.
What is the estimated lifetime GMV that you've generated?
275,000.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to TikTok Shop Affiliate Academy, a podcast that uncovers the story and strategy from the top 1% of TikTok affiliates. Don't forget to join our free community at affiliateacademyhq.com. I'm your host, Ivan. We have a very special guest today, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How you doing?
Hi, good. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Okay, very good. Nice to have you. And then for the people who are calling in, where are you calling in from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Okay, cool. How do you like it up there this time of year?
Love it. Spring is
Yeah.
beautiful. This is my hometown.
Okay, love it. I love it. Okay, we always like to start off with a little bit of background, like who is Shannon? What is she about? What was she doing before TikTok Shop? What did that look like?
So yeah, before TikTok Shop last year, like I am a an empty nester. My kids, I have
Yeah,
launched my two kids off to college, and so I work in I have a corporate job. I'm in senior management for a big hospital system,
okay,
and I like my job, but college is expensive.
yeah,
And I needed a side gig, and I'd been playing around with a couple side gigs. And suddenly, without kids at home, I had like the freedom and the time and the peace and quiet to really concentrate on something. And I wanted in on TikTok. So
yeah.
I launched my very first TikTok video on October 28th, or sorry, August 28th, 2024.
Okay, so fairly recently, like
Yes. Yeah.
say about 6, 7 months new.
Hmm.
And then yeah, so if I can recap, you had a day job, kind of already sent your kids off to, the wilderness, empty nester. You have all this free time, right? You have all this free time, and I can only imagine my kids are on the opposite end. They're 9, 6, and 3, so it's a
Oh,
quite
fun. That's a fun time in life.
yeah, yeah, and so busy household here, but on your opposite side, it's kind of you have all that free time, so you're looking to fill that. How did you kind of stumble about the idea about TikTok Shop? Did you see it or being an affiliate? How
So
did that?
yeah, so last year, like in the spring and the summer, I mean, TikTok was just flooded with people just share affiliates sharing their
Yeah,
experiences. Like, this is amazing, and sharing kind of their successes. And it's
yeah,
one of those things for a long time I thought, is this real?
mhm,
Like, come on, is this real? And
yep,
then I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna go find out. It started to seem really legit.
yeah,
And I do like to take risks, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to jump in and see if I can do this and
mhm.
find out what it's all about.
Did you already have a TikTok account created, or did you have to get those followings to
I
do so?
had a TikTok account. I've been lurking for a couple years.
Okay.
And then I'm a Gen Xer, so I'm in my mid 50s. I did not see a lot of people my age
Hmm.
doing TikTok Shop affiliate. So it took me a number of months to get up the guts. Like,
Yep.
who am I? Who am I? Who
Yep.
wants to see a gray haired lady trying to sell stuff on TikTok Shop? But I also thought maybe somebody like me is not well represented. Maybe there's a lot of people out there that would benefit from seeing somebody like me making this happen.
Yeah.
So I did not tell anybody in my family or in my
Yeah.
social life. I had a secret account. I blocked all of my friends and family, and I just started posting in secret to see if I could gain
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the same thing, so it might not be apparent or not, but putting yourself out there in the social space, not as an affiliate, but me in the podcast space and clips, it's like daunting. You always have that fear of like, I'm gonna get made fun of, or my neighbor's gonna say X, Y,
Hmm.
and Z and poke fun, and it's always in the back of your mind. But so you're growing that affiliate account, kind of testing out the waters, seeing those sales, and we were talking pre-call how you said you're in your mid 50s and a Gen Xer, right? Gen
Yes.
Xer? Gen
Mhm.
Xer,
Yeah.
it's not represented as much, right? And so, taking on that challenge and being able to, like, make those videos is a big step.
Mhm.
So I'm glad you're on here and you've seen great success thus far. So,
I have to say I got over my trepidation very, very
yep.
quickly.
Okay.
You throw up your first few videos, and you get over that trepidation, and it becomes fun and interesting and so much to learn.
Yeah.
That yeah, that fear went away fairly quickly.
I love it. I love it. And then I heard a quote one time. It's like, if you put up a video and it gets not a lot of views, a couple hundred views, and not that many people saw it. But if you get viral, then it's like you're making that money and you're getting those viral hits. So it's like a win-win.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so talk me through those first videos of yours. Like, you were maybe the epitome of a TikTok shop affiliate. Like, you have it in the back of your mind that you can do it, but you're not too confident at the same time. So talk me through those first videos,
So
how
do
it
you mean
went.
the
Oh,
sorry to clarify, do you mean the first videos trying to get followers and get into the program, or the first videos where I'm in the program and now what in the world do I do?
yeah, I would say the TikTok shop. You're already in, you're
Okay.
an affiliate,
Yeah.
you're getting, you want to get those first sales and maybe you haven't yet.
It is a whirlwind when you work
Mhm.
so hard to get into the TikTok Shop affiliate program, and then you're in, and then it's like, holy cow, okay.
Yeah.
I I was ready, or I thought I was ready, and so the very first day I got in, I posted a shop video. But man, let me tell you what a little baby newbie I was. There
Mhm.
is TikTok Shop affiliate opens up this whole world. There is so much to learn. You
Mhm.
need to learn sales strategy
Yeah.
and psychology. You need to figure out good lighting and good angles and good sound, and all the while learning hooks and how to edit
Mhm.
videos and how to, throughout all of that, how to just be authentic and genuine and sincere
Right.
and interesting and funny. It was overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I will say the thing that kind of saved me, that I would recommend for anybody that wants to get into the TikTok Shop affiliate program, find other people on the platform that are at about your level and going through the same learning process, and reach out to them and become friends and watch successful people, and follow them,
Mhm.
and you will just learn so much. You have to create a community on the platform, and it's a phenomenal community. People lift each other
Yeah.
up and share so much information. I'm just really grateful.
Is there any kind of like formal communication place that you guys go to, or is it kind of like within TikTok DMs that you kind of message them back and forth, or a group
I
chat? Maybe?
mostly, yeah, so I have a couple of things to say about that. I do have individuals that we DM back and forth
Mhm.
together. I also highly, highly recommend formally joining a group.
Mhm.
Um, whether I'm in Brands Make Creators,
Yep.
and joining a group like that, and there are a number of other really great communities out there, is so helpful, just to be around people that are doing the same kind of work, and that you can
Yeah.
join live streamed calls. It's really helpful to be able to talk
Mhm.
online to people,
Yeah.
as opposed to just sending messages back and forth. And then, of
Yeah.
course, there's all sorts of discords. You can get involved in discords. So there are a lot of different opportunities,
Yeah, I'll take this moment
for
to
connection.
shamelessly plug affiliateacademyhq.com. That's one thing I wanted to do when I started this, is create that community that people can go back and forth on, like-minded people who just started, getting feedback from our affiliates and all that stuff. So free affiliate community at affiliateacademyhq.com if you're interested, join. But yeah, totally agree. Like, if you have making these videos, getting feedback is the number one thing, right? You don't want to be doing it in a silo by yourself. It's always helpful to kind of get, um, you know,
Yeah, and
some,
I actually jumped on there's also lives. You can jump on lives and you can
yeah,
have successful people audit your videos, which was
yeah,
terrifying the first time I did that, to
yeah,
go on a live and say, "Can you please post my video?" and for everybody to
mm,
watch and then critique it.
yeah.
So unbelievably helpful.
Yeah. When you posted that and you got the feedback, what were some of
Yeah.
that feedback that you took away and that maybe changed?
Yeah, so the feedback was that I had, and this was early on,
Hmm.
I had too many pauses,
Okay.
and they recommended, editing out those
Yep.
pauses just in the cadence of my speech. And so that's one thing I've really learned how to edit better. And I can pull out the tiniest pauses just so that you are speaking fast, quick. We all know that's how social media works.
Right.
We want instant gratification. And if you're
Yep.
not speaking fast enough, if you're not clever enough, people are going to scroll on by.
Yeah.
So,
So this is a tip that you've carried on, right? And
oh,
when you
absolutely.
it's a must. Okay, so even like the slightest pause, you'll edit that out, and you'll give you don't need a reason to edit out pause. You just do it automatically. That's perfect.
Absolutely. And
Love it.
as a consumer of
Mm,
TikTok and social media, I also am aware that when I'm scrolling, if I see somebody just a minute little pause,
yeah.
I notice. I don't have time for that. I'm going to keep going
Okay.
for
Yeah.
something that's going to grab my attention.
Yeah, that's a great piece of information, I think people out there think they're already speaking fast or, don't have any pauses, but in reality kind of do. So removing those is a great tip that people maybe don't know or overlook. So cool. I like that. So talk to me, okay, so you're making those videos, we're going to the groups, getting feedback, deleting those pauses. Talk me through that first like win, like, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I will never forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh my
please.
gosh, the dopamine hit when you see a video taking off and you just
Yeah.
see those commissions climb throughout the day. So it was linen sheets.
Okay.
I didn't request a sample. I bought a set of linen sheets for myself. And I
Yep.
was actually thinking, wow, linen sheets are really expensive. I don't think this is a product that will do well on TikTok. And I posted a video and I've been sleeping in linen sheets for 30 years. I feel really strongly about linen sheets.
Okay.
And so it was very easy for me to just naturally talk about the
Yep.
benefits, why I like it. My passion is genuine and sincere. So it was the type of affiliate video where I am giving information.
Mhm.
And I didn't know it was going to take off the way that it did. And oh my gosh, I made $1,400 that day in commission. And
Wow.
that was in my first full month of being a
Right.
TikTok Shop affiliate,
Okay.
and
I
I
mean,
just
that says a lot too, because the first full month for you to get your viral, like people expect it right away, right? But you were grinding it out for like, let's say that first couple weeks.
oh,
With
absolutely, and I will
right?
say that, um, posting every single day,
Yeah.
you just learn so much with every single video that you post, you learn so much every single time,
Yep.
and, having that one take off, I just realized that it was, "Oh, wow, really genuinely feeling passionate about a product really does come through on the
Yep.
screen."
Yeah.
And and also that was like a baby viral video. I have since now I know what viral is like.
Yeah.
I have since learned what what viral is really like. That was a little baby viral
Yeah. So
video.
talk me through that. Like what does viral look like? Tell me the next viral moment or the moment that you're talking about.
So this is my 7th full month now, and I mean I've had many viral videos that have been very, very
Well,
exciting, but
for the audience, that means like couple 100,000 views, right? As big
correct.
they go
Yes.
viral. Yeah.
Yes,
So
which
now we're
I
getting
thought at the time was huge. Like, I've
of
made
course.
it, I'm there, I've done it. Well,
Yeah.
not not until this month, in May of 2025, my 7th full month, did I
Yep.
get a video. It's currently at like 4.5 million.
Yeah.
And there is nothing like that feeling. It is so exciting. It is a wild roller coaster every single day, every single hour.
Yeah.
Um, but again, this is also a video where I just genuinely, absolutely love the product, and my sincerity and passion just comes through in the video. So that's what works
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, no, it sounds like, and so like couple of themes here, sincerity and passion. You kind of already love the product. You not kind of, you already do love the product. You use it time and time again, and that sincerity comes through in the videos that you make, right? And
It
so,
does, and I can say, I mean, there's a lot of products that I try, and you get
uh,
a product and you have a requirement, to post a video. Um, I can just tell. Maybe the
yeah,
product might be fine, maybe I'm not crazy about it. You can just really tell when it's genuine and
yeah.
sincere. So
Has
that
there
those are
been has there been a video or a product that you posted that you weren't 100% about, but ended up going viral anyway? Or is that
good
few and
question.
few and far between? Is it really just
I
surrounding the products that you were excited about?
Yeah, I really can't say I can't yes, I have posted videos about products that I have not been thrilled about, and there's
Yep.
lots of ways that you can still promote
Yeah.
a product.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I have not seen those gone
You found
viral
the viral
for
hits.
me.
This is like this is the first time I've actually thought about it, but like I want to ask
Yeah.
the question of like of your viral videos, aka the ones that get millions of views, are those products in the realm of like you being super excited, medium excited, or just doing
For
it to
me,
check off?
for me,
Yeah,
super
no, that's
excited.
great. That's a great piece of feedback. You know,
I
I haven't really asked that before, so it's
Can
good to
I
kind of.
also say that about this most recent video that went viral at 4.5 million views, there's another element that I think really
Sure.
helped that go viral, and that was a really good partnership with a brand. And that is
Okay.
something that's taken me a long time to learn.
Okay.
Um, but I've
Tell me about
developed a really strong partnership with a particular brand, and they reached out to me and I mean, when you're a TikTok Shop affiliate, a lot of brands reach out to you, and it's a
that.
pretty big job to filter what are brands that you want to work with, that have a good rating, that have, a product that
Mhm.
you're interested in. It's a lot to wade through all of that. But this particular brand, and I don't know, should I talk about the
You can say it.
product?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can say it.
so this is the Wavy Talk thermal brush. Wavy
Mhm.
Talk is the brand,
Yep.
hairstyling tools. I the literally, I have a good hair day every single day when I use that tool, and I love it so much. And I started, a communication with them, and developing a partnership with the brands that you like is immensely important.
Okay.
When they send you a sample, don't just say thanks and post your sample.
Yeah.
Tell them how much you like the product. Tell them what other video ideas you have, that you're really interested in a partnership and you cannot wait to forge a strong relationship that's
Right.
successful for both of you. That kind of business type communication goes a long way with brands.
Yeah.
So they promoted my video, and then it started taking off, and then it just took on a life of its own.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And me being a representative of the brand side, not only are you selling yourself to the affiliates, but how awesome is it if you hear from back from an affiliate and they're like, "I love your brand. I have all these ideas, like you said." You know, and it's like
Hmm.
if there is a place for us to for the brand to for like pay flat fee or boost or whatever it may
Yeah.
be, like you're going to
Yeah.
be the top of the list. You're going to be front of mind of the brand to move on. So
Hmm.
yeah, for those who are listening or kind of seasoned affiliates, definitely do your part in reaching out to the brand that you're interested in, and just furthering that relationship on your part as well as their part. Hopefully they do, but if they don't, it's okay. But at least you're doing your side. So I
Yeah.
like that piece of information as well. Cool. So TikTok Shop isn't always great and awesome and viral, viral, viral. Although it might seem like for you, but like, talk me through those moments. Like you got that viral hit. Like I imagine you weren't getting a viral hit every day. Like how do how is that true? And then like when you are though in those down moments, like how do you get around it? How do you stay persistent?
That is a great question. I'm glad you brought that up, because TikTok Shop is, I think I used a phrase earlier, it is such a wild ride and a roller coaster.
Hmm.
And the emotional and mental ups and downs, like, it is no joke.
Yep.
You need to have a strong constitution. And what's interesting is, I am having by far my best month ever, and I'm going to hit
Hmm.
5 figures this month. Last month was my worst month ever. So, I
That,
mean, you've got those two extremes where, for whatever reason, things don't go well one month or one week. And there's so many different factors that go into that. I mean, TikTok itself has had a wild ride, being banned, not being banned, tariffs, no tariffs. You just have to be consistent and believe in yourself, and you have to be flexible. There is
uh-huh.
always something new to learn. And what
Yeah.
you did last month may not work again this next month. So you
Yeah.
need to continue to just watch those bombshell, just amazing creators out there that just kill it month after month. If you want to emulate that, you need to be flexible. You need to be constantly learning,
Hmm.
and you need to have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
That's a big piece of the game too.
Yeah, preach. Yeah. So during your time last month, whereas April and you quote unquote your worst month to date on this on TikTok Shop, what was like? I'm sure you're discouraged, right? Like, oh man, it's a downward spiral. But like, how did
Mhm.
were you still making videos? Were you super discouraged? Like, what did your day-to-day look like during that time?
Definitely discouraged. Day to day, it's really hard to be excited and
Yeah.
creative when
Yep.
you're putting so much work in and for
That's
whatever
fair.
reason things are not converting into sales.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
Uh, but absolutely, I think I've only had maybe 2 or 3 days in the past 7 months where I did not post a video.
Okay.
I mean,
There you go.
I am
Yeah.
posting every single day, and because I have a
Yeah.
full-time corporate job, I average 3 to 5 videos a day. Um,
Mhm.
and what kinda helped get me through, a really rough patch, a rough month on TikTok
Mhm.
was connecting with my TikTok friends and my other
Yeah.
affiliates, and we keep in touch almost daily. And
Yeah.
hearing that other people are sometimes struggling too just kinda gives you a little bit of camaraderie
Yep.
or paying
Like, you're not
attention
alone.
to
Yeah.
yes, and hearing stories of people saying, "Oh, yeah, I just had my worst month," but you never know when that viral video is gonna take off and change everything. It happens at the drop of a hat. It could
Yep.
be any video. So you're just you just constantly have to keep putting that content out there because you just never know when it's gonna hit, and then it does hit. It
And then
does
it does
hit.
4 months
It hits.
later. Cool. Okay, so now we are approaching the kind of where we share the video that we're talking about. It's the Wavy Talk video. It's about 50 seconds long. I'm going to share my screen and then we'll be on the way. So let me share phone tag, thermal brush, share, and I will press play. And here we go. Frizzy hair or curtain bangs, girls, you're going to want this hairstyling tool. This is the Wavy Talk thermal brush, and it turns your frizz and your curtain bangs into smooth, bouncy curls. Just look at that difference. May 12th and it's currently on sale with free shipping. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I know my frizz is not going to last. It stays away all day after I use this. One thing I love about this is it's super quiet, like air blowing or anything. So you can get up early. The rest of your family can sleep. You're not disturbing anyone. Look at that. See how quickly I turned this into this? This thermal brush has negative ion technology. I don't really know what that means. I just know that it takes out all the frizz and it leaves all the shine and the big bounces. Wanted hair like this my whole life, and this thermal brush finally delivered. Ladies, I've take this down below if you want to tame your frizz and give your curtain bangs just that smooth bounce. Cool. Love it. Okay, so like we were saying, this is your most viral video.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, talk me through that. What are some of your thoughts as you rewatch it?
As I rewatch it, I look at it and I kind of want to say, like, what is so special about that?
Mhm.
Um, I wouldn't say that there's a huge hook at the beginning, like it's not super clever, but it
Mhm.
is real. I am somebody with frizzy hair. There's a lot of people with frizzy hair out there. And as I talk through the video, you are seeing in real life the transformation happen.
Before and
And
after. Mm.
yeah, and I'll tell
Especially
you,
on one side, like that's a
yeah,
huge yeah.
yeah. So I think people being able to watch the process of somebody that has kind of frizzy flyaway hair, go from that, talk through the video, do a few turns, and literally the transformation is pretty significant. It's just a very real, normal. Like I don't have makeup on. Like I'm in my bathroom. You like it's not a beautiful bathroom. I'm just a regular person, regular bathroom. Nothing fancy, nothing super pretty. I think there's just a way to connect with somebody
Relatable.
that's presenting yeah, normal and relatable. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I love that. I guess so, looking at that style of video of you using the product, is that your typical video that you make, as far as hooks and how you create a story and calls to action? Or what's the system that you kind of
That
work through?
is pretty typical, and I need to get better at creating a story.
Hmm.
Like there's a pretty big like I'm still learning. I'm in my 7th month. I am still learning, and I want to get better about creating a really clever story. And I
Hmm.
think just highlighting a pain point. You hear this from everybody. It's a big recommendation. If you want to convert people into sales, you have to identify a pain point and then
Yeah.
how the product can solve it.
Yeah. Something I learned in there or that stuck out to me as well is like it doesn't make a lot of noise, so you're not waking everyone up. Because like
So what's interesting, sorry to interrupt, what is interesting about that is throwing a little bit of controversy into a video can
yeah,
also help videos go viral. And
yeah,
I knew if I said that, people were going to come on and be like, what the heck? Let your family sleep? No way. If I'm getting up, everybody's getting up. And sure enough, that like struck a chord. And I got a lot of comments with people saying, girl, no
Yeah.
way am I letting my family sleep. They're all waking up with me. So that was kind of funny to see that happen.
Yeah. Engagement. That's another thing I noticed, a commonality between viral videos. There's some kind of engagement or like polarizing
Mm-hmm.
right? Like letting your family sleep versus being quiet, like your time, their time. So yeah, I'm glad that stuck out to me because I say it from the opposite side. Like I'm the dad that's in bed and my wife's getting ready and I hear the blow dryer. So I'm like, not that it's a big deal, but like it is kind of a pain point, but like I can identify with that. Like I've been in that
Yeah.
situation before.
Yeah.
Um, so cool. Any other kind of hooks that work for you, or like what's a hook strategy that you like to employ? Like how do you kind of, capture attention? What's working for you nowadays?
Chat GPT is working for me.
Great. How do you use
S
that? What are some of the
you
things
know,
you prompt?
it's amazingly helpful because sometimes as you're pumping out 5 videos a day,
Yeah.
sometimes it can be really difficult, and sometimes you just are really, you've got a writer's block, or you just cannot, like, how am I going to start this video? ChatGPT, actually, I prefer DeepSeek. DeepSeek has been a little more creative for me than
Great.
ChatGPT, but AI, whatever your preferred AI program is, your just plugging in there what you're selling, kind of what your frame is, and then asking them, hey, what's a good text on screen hook? And if you
Yeah.
don't like what your AI spits out, tell them that's not clever enough. I want something to really grab people's attention. Marvelously helpful. Marvelously
Wow.
helpful.
Yeah, you're totally bucking that Gen Z trend, or
Yeah.
right? Like not being able to use AI. Like no, you're using it to its fullest capacity.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, it's and I will even use it sometimes if I'm stuck with a product and maybe I've made a dozen videos,
Yeah.
but I wanna do something a little bit different. You can just ask your AI system,
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I need a 20 seconds TikTok Shop affiliate script for this product. Make
Yeah.
it engaging. I wanna make it really funny. I wanna
Yeah.
identify this pain point." They'll write a whole script for you.
Yeah. So yeah, use it. I love
So
it.
easy, so
I know.
easy.
Makes it a little bit easier. Like takes the thinking out of it a little bit, and then it can give you something, and then you can add some more thinking on
Exactly.
it better.
Exactly, yeah.
Great. Okay. So we're approaching the kind of latter half, and we're
Okay.
going to the rapid fire round of questions. What is the estimated lifetime GMV that you've generated? I know you're still a newbie at 7 months, but estimated lifetime GMV.
Oh, I totally track that. 275,000.
Ooh, okay. And you said the bulk of it or the big jump of it is this last month. So 275K as a
Yeah.
empty nester, still a full-time job, killing
Uh-huh.
it. The start, in my opinion. So I love it. Okay. What is the highest thing, or what's the coolest thing you're able to, kind of buy yourself or treat your family because of TikTok Shop? Or are you stowing it away?
Oh, so that's an interesting I'm doing a few different things.
Yeah,
I'm investing.
great.
So I'm using some of it for investment. I'm using some of it as paying down some debt because, like I said, kids
Yeah,
are expensive, college is expensive. And then I am actually getting to plan some really big trips with my
love it.
kids, which feels
Oh,
really special to be able
yeah.
to have just a little bit of financial freedom to be able to plan a trip and give your kids like some grand experience that no way could you have had before.
Yep. No, I got goosebumps when you said that because just like being
Yeah.
able to take a trip with your kids is
Yeah.
just pinnacle of parenting, right? Like, especially when they're
Mhm.
older,
Mhm.
right? Like your kids, you said they're college age and up, so that's amazing. Any would you like to share where you're going? I love traveling, so I'm always curious. But
Oh, we're looking at Peru. We're looking at a
nice,
trip to Peru. Yeah.
cool. I love it. Okay. What is one piece of advice that you wish you had when you were first starting?
Oh, that's a good one.
Take your time. I know it's a kind of a bigger question, but sometimes.
I would have to say the biggest piece of advice, I've got 2 pieces. I wish that somebody had told me to join a community sooner.
Okay.
I felt really alone, just like scrapping my way through learning all of this stuff. There are communities that will hold your hand
Mhm.
and really lead you in the right direction
Right.
to be
If you
successful.
want it, they will help you to get to where you wanna go
Yeah,
faster.
you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
Just join a community. That
Okay.
was one of the smartest things I did. I wish I had joined it sooner. And the other piece of advice is just to really be mindful of your mental health going through TikTok, because there can be some
Highs and
really
lows,
good
like
highs, and yeah, the lows can just feel really bad because it's pretty personal. You are putting your
yeah,
voice, your physical self out there on camera for everybody to see.
and
And you can
critique.
get people can be mean, or you can
Yeah.
put something out there and everybody ignores you, and none of that feels very good. So just being really mindful of your own mental health.
What do
Um,
you do to patch your mental health when you're not having a great day? Like, was there anything you do in particular to help your mental health? Do you take a break? I've heard people taking a break, or what are some
Not
of the
so much a break, but I will go back, and there's a couple things I do. I'll go back and look at a video that I'm really proud of, that I really like, that it's done
yeah,
well, and I'll just rewatch my own videos. Oh
of
my
course,
gosh.
get the mojo
And
back.
here's another thing that really helps for me. So, like I said, people can be really mean just for no reason. They can come on and they can just say horrifically mean things. When I get a mean comment on a video directed at me, I take that mean comment and I go make 3 compliments on TikTok. And I go find 3 random strangers and
Someone
I
else.
make
Okay,
compliments.
okay,
So I turn that negativity that I receive sometimes, and I
okay.
go out and I spread positivity. I just balancing stuff out.
Yeah, something that my wife and I say all the time when we encounter people in the wild is when you have a
Mhm.
bad moment with someone else is we have a phrase of they're just dumping their trash on you. So they're having a
Yeah.
bad day, they're not nice in general, and they just wanna make someone else feel bad, and they're,
Mhm.
giving you fluff for no reason. Well,
Right,
they're
right.
they're just dumping their trash, their bad stuff on you, onto someone else, so don't take it, right? So it's like, "Oh, they're
Oh,
just
I like
dumping."
that. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, so don't let anyone dump their trash on you,
Yeah.
and you are even taking a step further, which I like as well, but, like, turning trash into treasure, I guess, and,
It
turning it.
feels amazing, and it dissipates all that negative energy just
Yeah.
instantly by turning around and complimenting a couple people on their videos.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I love that piece. Okay, cool. Next question is, how do you think you can improve as a TikTok shop affiliate? You mentioned earlier, kind of scripting and telling about a story. How else can
Yes,
you?
I've got things that I wanna concentrate on. I still have a lot to learn. So I need to get better at creating a story in my little 20, 30-second videos. That's not much time to create a story, but it's
Mhm,
really important. So I wanna get better at that. And I actually wanna get better at, I love editing videos.
mhm,
There are so many techniques that you can do, and
mhm.
I actually wanna take a class,
Yeah.
um, because I
Are there
see.
TikTok shop editing class or just editing classes in general? Because that as you're talking, it would be great for me to have a subset in the community where it's just like editing tips or editing
Oh,
strategies.
totally.
Yeah. So, but
I
do you have
It's been
any?
hard for me to find. What
Okay.
happens is I watch people's videos and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, how did they do that editing? That was fantastic. I don't know how to do that. I wanna learn how
Okay.
to do that."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's the first time I've heard
always
that
room always
editing.
room to grow in editing. Mhm.
Okay, good. So creating a story and then also editing, kind of
Mhm.
leveling
Mhm.
editing. You can always do that, right? Someone's always doing something that that's a little bit better. You want to figure out how to do that. Okay, I love that.
Well, and with the amount of videos out there, like, you need to stand out.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, cool. So, what are some future plans for you, Shannon? Like, what are you looking forward to in the next coming months? Anywhere that you want to take TikTok Shop. What does the next couple months look like for you?
Yeah, so I just this month received my first 3 brand deals. So
Sweet.
I would like to increase my brand deals,
Yeah.
and start, incorporating some UGC contracts with my TikTok Shop affiliate work.
Can you give
Uh,
me an example of what a brand deal looks like?
so yes, I had my very first brand reach out to me, and which was just thrilling. And they asked, "Would you like to make 10 videos for us? We would love to pay you $300." And I mean, I
Yeah,
think that's a starting point.
yeah.
I know people can make a lot more money doing brand deals, but I'm really happy with that as a beginner taking brand deals. And so I'm right in the middle of it right now. I got the creative brief, I've got the product, and so I'm working on making my content and fulfilling my contract. So definitely want to do more of that.
Yeah, I mean, speaking earlier, I have a seller agency that represents brands, and we're always on the lookout for affiliates and brand deals and
Hmm.
um, a fee for 10 or 20 pieces of content. So our team will be reaching out to you for more content. Yeah, it's great. And like you said, what I love is like this is just the start. This is the first offer that you got, and inevitably it's only going to get higher from here, right? Especially your latest greatest month is this month, so
Yes.
you're on the next plateau, right? You've kind of up leveled. So I love that brand deals.
I would definitely love to be one of those people that can kind of make the jump and turn this into a full-time job. Don't tell
Yeah,
my employer I said that, but I am 55. I've been in the corporate world. I've been working for decades. I would love to have that flexibility where I can
yeah,
work from anywhere.
yeah, yeah. And as we talked about pre-call, you're kind of in that demographic that's underrepresented, right? There's
Mhm, mhm.
that generation as well as males are underrepresented, right? So you definitely have a niche for yourself that not a lot of creators are in, right? So take advantage of that. So I love that. Um, but yeah, okay, that ends it for today's questions and interview. Shannon, thank you so much
That
for
was really
being.
fun. Thank you,
You
Ivan.
shared so many tips in there. So I know the listeners are gonna greatly appreciate it. So yeah, Shannon, any last words? Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Last words are just if you're thinking about doing it, just jump in, please. We're all here to help you and lift you up. We want everybody to join in. There's room for all of us.
I love it. Okay, great. Thank you again, Shannon, for your time, and all the listeners. Thank you for joining in. We'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye.